Hey guys, this is Cole with Hinkle Lawn Care. Today we're going to be talking about a 2022 Bad Boy Rebel Kawasaki Fx1000 oil change, spark plug change, and greasing the mower, man. So y'all stay tuned. First thing I want to point out is on this table you can buy a kit with it has the oil change, air filters. I'll expand the camera in here. It's got a fuel filter in there, it's got spark plugs, it's got a whole tune-up kit for it. And I have an extra fuel filter right here and an extra quarter oil. And then for tools you're gonna need a 5/8 wrench, 11/16 wrench. I think this is a 13/16 socket, spark plug socket. Needle nose pliers, oil filter wrench, flathead, and then right here I just have an assortment of different stuff, spark plugs, pretty much anything you need. And then your grease gun, of course, a funnel, and of course the manual. Let's get into the maintenance side of things, what y'all been waiting for. And we need a mower first, don't we? Alright, now that we have it, let's get into it, man. Alright, so first thing you want to do is locate your oil plug, and then you got a oil filter down there, and then right here is where the old drain valve is. Okay, and that's the main three you need to change your oil in your mower. So let's get it. This step's very easy. You remove your old cap. It's got the stick on there, and then you take your 11/16 and your 5/8. You come in here after you move your stick up there. You remove all the dirt out of it. Make sure you have an oil pan up under it. These bolts can get quite tight in here. Anyway, you put your 5/8 on the small side, 11/16 on the other side, and give it a turn. And then it should come right off. Pull that wrench out of there and drop it down, just like that. Anyway, that's what it looks like coming out of the mower. You can warm your mower up. I just pulled it over here, but you can warm it up and it'll go a lot faster than this. It holds about 2 quarts, so it won't take that long. But in the meantime, we're gonna change the spark plugs real quick because I think she run a little rich, you know. To remove this boot, they can be kind of hard to do, and you don't want to break it. A flathead, needle nose, and then of course you're gonna need your socket to take it off. But anyway, what I like to do is try to get in here with a flathead first. And sometimes they come out easy, sometimes they don't. What you don't want to do is break them little metal tabs in there. Come around to the other side. Yep, it popped right off. Once you get your boot off, you can see in there, there's a spark plug right in there. I'm about to check it and see what it looks like. That's when you take your wrench with a 13/16 spark plug socket on it, stick it in there. You gotta find the grooves. There it is. And then bam, break it loose. Now it's pretty dang loose. So that's probably one of my biggest issues. Spark plugs get loose, that ain't good. And then you try to twist it off with your hands in there. We're gonna drop it in the oil down there. Look at that, boys. She running richer than Bill Gates. This is when you come to your tune-up kit. In this kit, you take your knife, run it down this tape. Sometimes I rob stuff out of these kits, so I hope I didn't take anything out of here. Anyway, you flip it like that, and then you'll have quarter oil, another quarter oil, and then you'll have your oil filter. Your spark plugs are in here. Try to get everything out, which is mainly what we need, so spark plugs out of it. And then over here you got a fuel filter. Go ahead and rip it out. Okay, and that's pretty much done. You got directions if you need them. I don't need them. Done this so many dang times. And then in here you got your air filter. It's also included with the inner filter, which we don't need because I already redone all that during leaf season. Anyway, this is all we need, so let's get it. So when you get back here, pretty much plug and play, man. Just make sure everything's there. And anyway, just put it in your socket without your ratchet. Stick it in there. Find the hole. A little bit more. Oh, there it is. You take your ratchet. Very simple. And you just snug it up. Alright, and then all you do is click the boot back in there. You want to listen for it clicks. Like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. Y'all saw how I did this side, so it's not that hard. Alright, update. I got that spark plug done. That spark plug's done. If you need to change your air filter, all you do is just pop these tabs off and they come right off. Just like that. There's two of them on both sides. You just pop that off and put your filters in. You're good to go. I've already done that earlier, about a month ago. But now the oil is still draining, so please warm up your mower before you start. Please do that. Now we're going to grease the mower while this is still draining. What you do is, you see it's got dirt and stuff on it. I clean them every time I grease and they still stick, but you mainly just want to get the dirt out of them so you don't push dirt in. Okay, then you take your heavy duty grease, stick it in there, let it pop, and grease her up. You're gonna be looking for it to come out. See, it came out. That one's greased. And then you just pull it off. Sometimes they're a bitch to get out. I need that quick connect thing. I never bought one. I used to use them on the farm. They work good, but this, if y'all grease a lot, get quick connects. See, I got it out there. Anyway, after that's done, all you do is just take your napkin, wipe it off, try to get some of it off. That way you don't stick to the nipple. Rest of it's fine. Yeah, that's pretty much it to greasing. And there's one right here, one on the opposite side just like that, and then on the back side of them. And then there's one, I'll show you the rest here in a second. Let me grease these up and then we'll move on to the next ones. Alright, well that's that on that one. Now you go up under the seat to find other ones. Move my jacket. There's a latch on the back. Anyway, down in here, yes, it needs cleaned. I'm working on it. There's an Alamite right here, Alamite right there for your drive arms, and then yeah, I think that's it for in here. If I miss one, put it in the comments. But anyway, you just wipe that off, get that dirt off of it. Just like that. Then you take the grease gun, you come in here, pop it on there, give it a few pumps. I usually give it 3 or 4 right here, and pull it off. It don't need much. And then go to the other side, do the same thing. Okay, and that's it for in here. Now that that's done, there's one more grease Alamite you have to find, and you have to get up under the mower for this one. It is, so you come behind the engine. Here's the engine. You come under here, and if you can see up under here, there's a grease Alamite right there. And make sure you hit that one for sure, because that is an idler arm for the drive belt. Alright, so now I'm ready to pull the filter off. First thing you want to do is your oil pan down here. You kind of want to get it under this gap in here, because it's going to leak out oil. So you turn it, just try to get it close as you can. That way that will work. Then you grab your oil filter wrench, stick it on there, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Remember that. Oh yeah, stuck her on there. And I put it on by hand, by the way. So, all right. So now that that's loose, you take this off, throw it to the side, and then you'll spin it. There should be some oil coming out of it, just like so. And just like that, you have your old oil filter. Alright, we're back to it. Anyway, you take your new oil filter, you find some oil. If I can find some. Find some oil, and then you put it around the O-ring to lube up the rubber, and then you'll take it and you'll thread it on there just like so. Tighten it by hand, don't use a wrench. Alright, she's ready to go. And also, don't forget to put your drain plug back on before you fill it up. Done that before. So now you need your funnel, your 2 quarts of oil. This Fx1000 holds about 2 quarts. Even though my dealer says it holds a little bit more than 2 quarts, but he's a lie, because dipsticks don't lie. Anyway, you want to get your napkin, knock all that off, get that nice and clean like so. You can see where the full, there's little dots, that's where it's going to be full at. Put that to the side. Grab your first quart, make sure everything's tight down there. All it is a plug and a filter, and then you just pour it in there. See where we're at. It actually shows right here. So now you're not done, okay? So the thing is, it filled the bottom of the block up, but there's none in the old filter. So, because you can't pre-fill that filter because it's sideways. But anyway, we're gonna fire it up real quick. Put the choke up, crank it over. Now that that's done, all you want to do is get, oil to the filter. That's the main thing. And then, yeah, I'm making a hell of a mess, but anyway, stick that back in, pull it out, see where we're at. We're on the halfway mark right there, so we need a little bit more. Usually it's pretty good. I mean, it takes exactly 2 quarts. I've already knew that, but I'm just showing y'all a demonstration if you don't know how much the mower takes. So it's going to take all this. Once that drains, and that will be it, man. Look at that, it's perfect, right at the full line. So this one is ready to go back to work, but everything's greased, the oil's changed, spark plugs are changed. I did the fuel filters. I already done the air filters. I did them a different day. But yeah, that's pretty much it on it. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one, man. See you later.